everyone, and welcome to the Vintage Needlecrafter. My name is Laura. Welcome if you are new here, and welcome back if you are a returning subscriber or a returning viewer. Well, I have a few things to share with you today, a few whips. Little talk about the weather. It's cooling down now. It's getting that fall-like feel. Although here in Illinois, we have had some warm summer days last couple of days, and now we were having some cooler fall days. It's really my favorite time of year. I really enjoy early autumn, late summer, early autumn. The only thing I don't like about autumn is when the time goes back an hour and you lose that hour of daylight. Okay, what I'm wearing here is the Mindful Mixed Cowl by Angela Wilson. This is my latest finished object. And she has the pattern on Ravelry. She also has the YouTube tutorial for that. Although, like I said before, you will need to purchase the pattern to make this cowl. But this is really nice and soft. I'm loving the colors here. And the colors I chose, speaking of, this was in my surprise bag from Mary Maxim. I did a tutorial on that. And I'm using this number 4 acrylic. It's called Mary Maxim Glimmer. I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up. I'll hold it closer. You can see the little bits of glimmer in that. It's really nice. And I saw those two colors. And no, these are not Dusty Rose and Taupe. I forgot. I think this one is called Mushroom. And this one is called Lilac. I did look it up on Mary Maxim's catalog, so I apologize for that. That was the original colors, Mushroom and Lilac. And I thought they would look nice together. It's just a nice subtle pop of color here. And you can wear this with this out or this out. It is reversible. I'll take it off and I'll show you. We can wear it this way, or you could turn it around and you can wear it the other way with the purple out. I could straighten it out here like that. A really interesting piece, a really interesting design to make. I really enjoyed making that. That is the Mindful Mixed Cowl by designer Angela Wilson. Love this design. Okay, another finished object that I completed this last week is the Age of Brass and Steam kerchief. There is the photo of the pattern. Now, this is a free pattern that I found out. Yes, you can make your very own. All you have to do is go to Ravelry and type in the Age of Brass and Steam kerchief by I'm not sure of the designer name. I'll put that up here. The designer's name or the designer company. I think it's a company. But anyway, I made this with the yarn that came in my Aberdeen's wool unboxing kit that I did, the surprise bag. I haven't blocked this yet, so I just got it off my needles day before yesterday. But I only used, there it is. Put it on. I only used one and a little bit extra of the second hank of that yarn. And after I block it, I love the color of this. They don't have this color, by the way, anymore. I love browns. Browns are my color. I love the design on this. I love the pattern. It's knitted with the Tangled Poets, and you can still find Tangled Poets at Aberdeen's Wool Company. Lots of different colors over there. It's a hand-dyed yarn. And all you will need to make this is 2 of those. And you will have enough left from your second hank to probably make a hat with, probably a pair of nice socks that you could make with it. So you'll have enough left over I did. I used only about, let's see, there was I think it was 250 yards per hank, close to that, and I used just a little over 1 hank. Here it is. You could wear it like a little shawlette. Once I get this blocked, it will be a little longer. With a shawl pin, or you can wear it as a little belt. Not very stylish, am I? I'm trying to make it like a little kerchief. There we go, little net kerchief. Or if it's cold like it is here, you can even wear it for a scarf around your head. Ooh, I look like one of those ladies from Sweden, Denmark. Silly me. Okay. And now the third finished object, I showed you this in my last video. This is the Barley Hat by Tin Can Knits. This is another free pattern on Ravelry. Don't you love free? And these are designer patterns. I love that. Designer patterns, and they're free. This was made with 1 ball of Rowan yarn held double with my, let's see, I'm trying to think of the name. It was a 0 lace weight, and it is Willow Stream. So I held this double with Rowan and a ball of Willow Stream. But that is the Barley Hat by Tin Can Knits. Free pattern. Okay, and other things I've been working on. I've been going on this, and I've almost finished the collar here. This is my version ranunculus. I thought about calling my pattern Ranunculus My Way, but I don't know. It's not, I really don't want to take away from the designer, because the original ranunculus is such a beautiful pattern, as you can see here. So I'm not planning on publishing this or anything, but I will show you how I made mine. There it is. I finished the lace. I don't know if you can see. Finished the lace down at the bottom. Now, the special thing I've done with this is I am knitting it using unspun wool. And that is something else I wanted to talk about. You can purchase this nice soft corridor, and it is very nice and soft, by the way. You can purchase this on Amazon by the pound. Now, when it comes, it will be zebra striped, and what I mean is it'll be brown and white. Here I separated out the white, and this is what I have of that. These are all the little roll eggs I have in there. That's the white, and it's I did try to get most of the brown out, but some got left in. And I separated that from the brown. Now I over dyed this. This has been dyed. It was originally a mouse brown color, and I have a video out on that, how you can knit with unspun wool. It's just like the Nutidin that's out there. Yeah. But I got quite a bit here, a sweater's quantity. And in my dye bath, I noticed I did not get enough vinegar in my water. And I was almost out of the color, so it did not turn out as vibrant as the first. As you can see, then the orange here. I don't know if you can see that orange, but it's a little bit lighter, but it's okay with me. And it's knitting up to where I'm getting this nice little, more of a muted hue right here. And it's kind of looking like ombre yarn, you know, the yarn that just kind of fades into color. So I really am happy with it, in spite of the fact that it isn't as bright as this. Now, if you want to dye wool, all you have to do, I've got this rolled up, but it'll come very long, and you just pull it apart. You just lay these into your water with vinegar, and you need to get enough vinegar. I use up to a cup and a half of vinegar. And then just take food coloring, whatever color you would like, Put it in there. Don't move it around. Let it sit if you're trying to get bands of color. You want to let it sit. You don't want to move it around. And just put it on the lowest heat setting there is, and just let it go for 4 or 5 hours. However long it takes for that water to become clear, because once the water turns clear, you'll know that the dye is now in the wool. After that, I just carefully remove it from the pan, lay it on a thick towel, carefully roll it up and push down on the towel to remove the water and hang it. And it does not felt. I mean, this is what I did with this, and it did not felt. See, I'm able to just pull it apart. And this is what you want to do when you knit with this. You just want to pull it apart, because you don't want to knit, you don't want to knit with a very thick piece. And again, I would go once more till I've got it about that thin. Okay, just go all the way down with this. The only difference between this and spun wool is that your piece will have a soft halo to it, kind of if you used a little bit of mohair. Now, if you don't like that, then just spin your yarn. If you don't mind that soft halo, then go ahead and try it. I'm really having a lot of fun with this. And I will update you after I finish this and get it blocked and then wear it and then wash it and, you know, all the things, so I can let you know how this unspun wool holds up. Okay, put that back away. And after I finish this and get this finished, I'm going to be working on the tutorial for the pattern that I came up with, the My Version Ranunculus. Okay. I did have something else I wanted to share with you, and I forgot, and it's in my craft room. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back to show you my second work in progress. The Unspun, and yes, this is Unspun too. I wanted to use this zebra color, this white and brown stripe, to make something else. And what I am working on is a braided cable leg warmer. Isn't that nice? I like the little subtle striping it gives, and it's so natural. I love making things with just natural wool. Yep, it's just a cast on a number of stitches to fit my leg. And now, I wonder if you're noticing this bottom. Now, there's a reason why all my projects have this little V here. It's because when I knit, I have trouble, when I first cast on, I have trouble with twisting my stitches in the beginning. So what I always do, and I do this every time I make anything in the round, I will knit back and forth for the first 3 or 4 rows, and then I will come back and join in the round. And then I just come back at the end of my project and sew that up, and it's completely invisible. It solved my problem with twisting my stitches. There is nothing more frustrating when you are working a sweater in the round or a sock or anything, and you get so far into it and you realize, oh, the stitches are twisted and you cannot fix it. You have to start all the way over from the beginning. This will prevent that. Just a little tip for you there. That will prevent that. But I'm having fun with this. And I haven't even used one of these. It really goes a long way. And I found out that you can get merino wool, a whole pound of merino wool on Amazon for $22. 16 ounces. That's a lot of wool, people. That's already done up for you. I haven't tried their merino wool, but going to plan that little project this winter, and I want to dye it up with some nice vibrant rainbow spring colors. That will be a nice project there. Maybe I'll take you along on that process. Okay, so that is it for whips. The only other thing I am doing in the evening is just working on my zigzag blankets. I've got this so far done. Every night it just grows a little bit more. It's just a simple single crochet, zigzag stitch, 7 up, 3, 7 down, skip 2. That's pretty much the pattern. You have to cast on the right number of stitches for that. And let me share with you what my sister wrote down. Here is her stitch counts for what she makes. So that helps you out. Once you get those correct number of stitches casted on for what you see here, then you just go the number it'll tell you, and most of them are 7 up and 7 down. You go 7 up. It's all single crochet. You could do it in double crochet. Oh yes. Or half double crochet, whatever you prefer, whatever needle size you prefer, but you single crochet or double crochet 7 up, and then you do 3 in the same stitch, and then you go 7 down, and then you skip 2. Now when you get to the ends, you're going to discover that on one end you're going to need to add a stitch at the end and then turn and add a stitch, and on the other end you're going to have to decrease a stitch, turn it, and decrease a stitch. That's just the way it's going to work out. You'll find out that you'll get extra ones on this end, less on this end, and she says that's normal because of the pattern. Okay, so having fun with that. Okay, also acquisitions. I don't have too many acquisitions, except I do want to purchase the Calypso sweater by Black Cat Knits. I do have some yarn for that. I have a navy, it's like a navy blue wool, superwash wool, and that's a number 3. And I do have this rainbow colored effect cake that I can put in here, so I'm thinking of that for the colors. Probably won't be casting that on till sometime maybe in November, I'm not sure. Taking my time with that. And also my second acquisition is, let's see, it's by Katarina Designs. Yes, and I'm not even sure the name of it. I'll just put that info here. But isn't that lovely? It's a very long, open, lacy type sweater. I love wraps and things just to go over me that just gives you a little light bit of warmth that are nice. I like the longer ones. You just feel all cozy in those. I do anyway. So, do you have any plans for this fall or winter? What are your acquisitions that are on your mind to possibly cast on those needles or hooks? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you're up to or what you're planning on doing. It's always nice to share things like that. Well, I think that's everything I had for you today. And I hope you all are having a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Be blessed, be happy, keep working on those makes, and I'll see you all again in the next one. And don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing to my channel. You will learn more info and projects and tutorials coming up on my channel. I thank you very much for joining me today, and have a wonderful day. Bye!